that have been made by Aryan Khan's team. Mukul Rohatgi, of course, at the forefront, who's been arguing extensively about how no drugs were found on Aryan Khan, despite not finding any drugs on him, no consumption, proof of consumption. There was no drug test that was carried out as well. That the court cannot deny him bail. Paras Dhama, who's right outside the Arthur Road jail, for more on that. Paras, we'd like to understand if at all Aryan Khan's lawyers will be allowed to argue further today, or will it only be on the side of the NCB? NCB, of course, has been arguing that they do not want to give bail or grant bail to Aryan Khan because he may have some influence on witnesses. He may try to influence this case itself. And that's their argument based on some WhatsApp chats as well. So do you think Aryan Khan's team will argue or counter-argue?
All three accused lawyer has yesterday argued. Now time is for ASG Anil Singh to argue today. He has already told court yesterday that he will take 1 hour's time to argue, and it will be the major and the most important day in this whole matter when NCB will try and will convince judge that Aryan Khan should not granted bail because he can hamper the investigation and he can hamper the main evidence, which is very much important for this case. In a short time of period, the hearing will start, and it will be the most important day in this matter right now, because it's more than 21 days where in Arthur Road jail Aryan Khan has been kept, and Shah Rukh Khan is trying everything and every way he's trying that he's trying that anyways Aryan Khan should be out from the jail. He's meeting the lawyers. He has appointed batteries of lawyers to get Aryan out of this jail, but still today is the major.
All right, there you have visuals coming in of Mukul Rohatgi, who's just arrived at the Bombay High Court. Mukul Rohatgi, former AG, he's been roped in by Shah Rukh Khan to fight his son's case. Remember, you have Mukul Rohatgi, Satish Mani Shinde, a few other lawyers who've been collectively fighting this case only to ensure that Aryan Khan gets bail. A massive team there, a legal team that Shah Rukh Khan has deployed. Now, you know, we know that the NCB has so far collected whatever evidence that they have. We're not entirely clear of what they have. Of course, they don't reveal what kind of proof they have against Aryan Khan. But whatever it seems from the surface of it, it appears that there are some really incriminating WhatsApp chats that establishes some link of Aryan Khan with some foreign drug syndicate. This is exactly what NCB sources have said time and again, that it's not just about consumption or possession locally, but there could be some links with some foreign drug syndicate. That's exactly what the NCB sources has said. Here you have NCB all set to argue against Aryan Khan's bail plea. They're going to be pushing for his further custody, considering they believe there's a lot more to this case and that they could be getting to the bottom of it if Aryan Khan is in custody and if they're allowed to probe his WhatsApp chats and further links with any peddlers further. Let me cut across to Mustafa joining us right there outside the Bombay High Court. Mustafa, here you have Mukul Rohatgi, Satish Mani Shinde, the big guns in the legal fraternity who are representing Aryan Khan, who've just arrived in court. And it's a big day for them because court has said very clearly that court will hear this matter today and end it today. What's the likelihood of Aryan Khan getting bail? We know that the NCB today will be presenting its argument. Will Aryan Khan's lawyers be allowed to present a counter argument? Will there be time for that at all?
Well, Nabila, time is all that matters because we are approaching the Diwali vacation, and at the same time, this is a day 3 of this entire arguments taking place. Remember, there were 70 cases about in the court where this matter is listed, and Aryan Khan's matter is listed just at 37. So the matter is being taken on slight priority, what we are hearing. And when NCB starts their argument, Additional Solicitor General yesterday had said that he will take about 1 hour. We'll have to wait and see how much time he takes, and after that rejoinder arguments are possible if Mukul Rohatgi or Amit Desai want to raise some arguments which must have come about in the ASG's arguments when he had made it. But the same thing remains, is importance of time. If about 5 p.m. today or maybe 5:30, 6 p.m. today the arguments doesn't get over and the hearing is over, but at the same time the order is reserved for tomorrow or some other day, then it will be a wait and watch for the defense lawyers. The defense lawyers are trying to get an order order as soon as possible because it's a week-long Diwali vacation which is approaching the High Court. So we'll have to wait and see how much time it takes for the lawyers to complete their arguments, and then the judge can decide whether when they want to pass the order, whether they want to pass it immediately or take a day or two's time to pass the order. So it is all crucial, and time is more important in this entire thing. Once the arguments start in the court, and by the time it ends today, we'll have a better idea as to when the order can be expected. Back to you.
Right, Mustafa, here you have the lawyers who've just stepped in. It appears that in just moments from now, they're going to make their argument. Of course, they're going to wait for NCB to make their argument about why Aryan Khan should be denied bail. Today will be almost a final day, the day of verdict. It's been 3 days on that the Bombay High Court has been hearing Aryan Khan's bail plea. It's been adjourned for the last 3 days, and the court has very clearly said that today will be the final day. A decision will be taken and given. It will be beginning shortly from now. Ahead of the hearing, Shah Rukh Khan as well as his manager Pooja Dadlani were also seen leaving their residence, Mannat. In fact, Aryan's lawyers, Mukul Rohatgi, Satish Manish Shinde, currently present in court. They're waiting for a verdict to be given. 21 days that Aryan Khan has remained in custody so far. What's going to happen? That remains to be seen. We're looking at the Narcotics Control Bureau, all set to present its arguments as well in the Bombay High Court. Remember, the Drug Probe Agency has vehemently opposed bail plea, claiming that superstar's son there, Shah Rukh Khan's son, is part of an international drug syndicate. The NCB has also pointed out to some incriminating WhatsApp chats which spoke of drug procurement and consumption. Just yesterday, Aryan Khan's lawyers, Mukul Rohatgi and Amit Desai, questioned the WhatsApp chats being used to arrest Aryan Khan and his friend Arbaz Merchant. And Team Aryan Khan have argued there that there was no chats to support any conspiracy theory here, adding that the NCB had chats, but it really misled everyone because these chats have no links to the Cruise drug bust case. In fact, the team of Aryan Khan's legal team there has claimed that these chats are only more to play to the media gallery, less for court records. Remember, here you have Mukul Rohatgi, who's constantly argued that there was absolutely no case against Aryan Khan only because there was no drugs that were seized on Aryan. In fact, he had no drugs on him. There was no confirmation of any kind of purchase that Aryan Khan had made or consumption even, because there was no medical test that was carried out as well. Considering that the 23-year-old boy should be let off. All right, here you have big breaking news coming in. Samir Wankhede moves the Bombay High Court. Here's Samir Wankhede, who's filed a petition in the Bombay High Court seeking CBI investigation in this case if there has to be any probe. Here is Samir Wankhede, who's been on the line of fire. He's now appealed to Bombay High Court, made a petition to the Bombay High Court seeking a CBI investigation in this case, if at all there has to be any probe. Remember, the NCB probe that was headed by Samir Wankhede has been constantly tarnished. Rather, the NCB has been accused of trying to target some people, including Aryan Khan. It was a witch hunt. A witch hunt is what Nawab Malik accuses it to be. Samir Wankhede now almost seems like he's fed up with this allegations of the cloud of allegations hovering him. He now reaches the Bombay High Court, files a petition there asking for a CBI probe. This is big. Mustafa joining us more on that. Mustafa, Samir Wankhede petitions the Bombay High Court asking for a CBI probe. Is this case fit enough for a CBI probe? Is not the NCB able to handle it right now? Can't they handle it right now? Could the case be given to another officer while Samir Wankhede faces internal inquiry? What's really the matter here and what's in that petition?
Well, yes, the Bombay police yesterday had formed a team of officers headed by an additional commissioner of police, and these were complaints which had to be investigated by Mumbai police made against Samir Wankhede. So Samir Wankhede has approached the court, filed a petition saying that if an inquiry has to happen against me, it should be done by the CBI, the Central Bureau of Investigation. This is the petition which Samir Wankhede has filed in the Bombay High Court. It will be soon coming up for hearing, and there the arguments will be taking place. case. So Sameer Wankhede wanting that all the allegations which have been made against him with Mumbai police and Mumbai police inquiring it should be inquired and investigated by the CBI and not by the Mumbai police. That's what Sameer Wankhede has said, that for a fair probe in this entire case and allegations against him which have been made against him, all these allegations are to be investigated by the CBI. This is
Right.
what Sameer Wankhede
But
has asked.
Mustafa, here you have the Mumbai police as well as the NCB's internal vigilance team who barely started the probe. It's not been even a day. It's yesterday when the Mumbai police as well as the NCB's internal vigilance team started the probe. Sameer Wankhede is said to have recorded his statement as well. He was grilled by the internal NCB team itself for about 4 hours. Does he not have faith in his own vigilance team, the NCB team itself that's carrying out inquiry into this matter? Let the Mumbai police team stay aside, but just the fact that their own team is probing it, does he not want to wait for it a little longer?
Well, it doesn't look like that Sameer Wankhede has filed a petition for the vigilance team inquiry. He has filed a petition for the inquiry being done by Mumbai police. Mumbai police yesterday announced that they are doing an inquiry on the allegations which have been made against Sameer Wankhede, and it will be headed by an additional commissioner of police. Though no offence has been registered by Mumbai police, but because Mumbai police came out with this official formal order, Sameer Wankhede has reached the Bombay High Court saying that inquiry against him should not be taken by police, it should be taken up by CBI. He has also said that he is being targeted by the state. So Sameer Wankhede clearly saying that Maharashtra state is targeting him, and hence the fair inquiry should not take place with Mumbai police, it should take place with the CBI. This has nothing to do with the NCB vigilance team carrying out an inquiry. It is about Mumbai police's inquiry and investigations against him, which Sameer Wankhede has categorically asked to be transferred to the CBI. Back to you.
Well, this is a big allegation that Sameer Wankhede has made. He's also now filed for a petition at the Bombay High Court asking for a CBI inquiry, saying he does not trust the Mumbai police considering that they are trying to personally attack him. That's what he claims in the petition as well. He says that the Mumbai police is trying to personally attack him. He does not believe in the probe that's being carried out in by the Mumbai police, and he says that the state of Maharashtra is trying to tarnish his image. It's a huge allegation that he's made there. Mustafa, we know that Sameer Wankhede has constantly said that he's being targeted only so that some elements can derail this probe against Aryan Khan and a few others. But while that's said, you also have a lot of accusation around him on extortion and bribery, and also Nawab Malik making some allegations of him trying to fiddle with his birth certificate and how he was Muslim and then converted to Hindu only because he wanted to get a position or a job in the civil services. All these kind of allegations, do you think this is a matter worthy enough for a CBI to take up?
Well, it's with the Bombay High Court now to decide whether the investigations will be transferred to CBI or not. But it seems that the Sameer Wankhede has clearly made out this case, saying that he's being targeted personally and his family is being targeted, and it's being done by the state. Remember, Nawab Malik has been making several allegations against him, and Nawab Malik is a sitting minister in the current cabinet in Maharashtra government, and hence the inquiry has been asked by Sameer Wankhede to be done by CBI. Since day one of this entire controversy, Sameer Wankhede had already written to Mumbai police that no action should be taken against him because these are personal allegations which are being made against him, and he is being falsely targeted for things he has not done. And now when he knows that Mumbai police has started an inquiry, there is a likelihood of an offence being registered against him, there is likelihood of he being called for questioning and other actions being taken against him. He has clearly moved the Bombay High Court before all of this happens. He says that this is the order by Mumbai police. They have formed a committee